You let me in, unsuspecting me, 'cause I fit right in. And you share a few moments as you look in my eyes. You don't see the evil beyond my disguise. Big mistake for you, since you're minutes away from what I came to do. Yeah, I'm a killer, killer. 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 Yeah, I'm a killer, killer.
Hello. How is everybody tonight? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday, or has had a good Sunday. Sunday's rapidly slipping away. Let's see, who have I got with me here so far tonight? We've got Michael Sullivan, Steak Sauce, T. Garnett, RJ Skarinki, Andy Shoemate. There's Orc. What's up, Orc? Hey, Mary Braven. Adam, Country Shape. I just bit my tongue. That was unpleasant. Got Bog Zombie here. DJ Olivia X. What's up, Olivia? We got Brian Sanchez. We got Bill, Geriatric Geek. How are you tonight, sir? Got Swaggy G here. Swaggy, I've got a package from you I'm going to be unboxing here momentarily. The Bearded Sloth, hello. Alex Bacon, Return of the Disc. Super Tinner, Sasha. How are you doing tonight, Sasha? How's everything over in Germany? Taco Bella Lugosi. Jeff, what's up? Zach's Horror House. Witch Hunter. Dream Emulator. Matt, how are you, sir? Craven Moorhead. Chelsea.
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage? It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips.
What was that? What on earth was that? Horror Orman, thank you for the $2 super chat, man. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Buttered sausage. Buttered sausage. I Gary Busey doing his thing. Buttered sausage. And I kiss it on the lips. Whew. That guy's got it together. You got to admit, he's got it together. Dealing with a full deck, for sure. What's up, Art? How are you doing? Anthony O'Donnell, hello. Things are good here, DJ. Hope things are good with you. That's right. Bray Wyatt passed away. Wow, that was shocking news. And that happened just a couple of days after the great Terry Funk passed away. Very sad. But yeah, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, very sad. Very sad. I've seen Amsterdam. I liked it. I liked Amsterdam. So tonight we are going to be looking at the 20 best horror movies according to Reddit, because if it's on Reddit, it is legit. And that's right. Bob Barker passed away. I know. Wow. 99 years old. Bob Barker passed away. Man. I saw him. You couldn't call it a meme. It was more of a dedication to him the other day. Basically, it said, thank you for being there with me during all the sick days growing up or something like that. Because, I mean, you're home sick from school. You're watching daytime television. And, I mean, the only thing worth watching on daytime television are the game shows. And, I mean, The Price is Right was the best game show, in my opinion. So... and I actually, God, I hadn't watched The Price is Right in forever. And, I caught an episode while I was at physical therapy, a week or two ago. And I was like, man, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. So, yeah. But before we get to the 20 best horror movies according to Reddit, let's do a couple of unboxings really quick here. I've actually got something from my buddy Gabe K. Okla. He sent Jeremy and I some goodies, and let's open it up here and see what's inside. My buddy Gabe, if you're in the chat, Gabe, say hello. Oh, very nice, Gabe. Thank you. Gabe sent us a couple of tins of the Jaws Amity Island sours. These are pretty good, as I recall. I have had these before, and I do recall these being pretty good. So, yeah, cool. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate that very much. So yeah, if you're in the chat, say hello. And my buddy Swaggy sent me a box full of this is pretty heavy too, Swaggy. What'd you put in here? I hope this isn't the drugs that I asked you to send me, because that'll be very awkward to unbox this live. I'll have to check here. Is it the? All right. No, it's not. It's not the heroin. Thank goodness. Whew, it's a close one, Swaggy. That was a close one. My good. What is this, Swaggy? There's a note. Let's see. Hello, Piz. Here's a little token of my appreciation for all the hard work you put into your reviews, watch-alongs, and streams. As you know, DVD.com, the movies by mail service of Netflix, is coming to an end. I know. Very, very sad. Very sad. 25 years. After 25 years. Wow. I'm riding it out until the end. Recently, they liked one of my posts on Instagram and mailed me some of their swag. It included several items, and I wanted to share a piece with you. You can keep it. Give it to Jeremy, or give it to someone else. Totally up to you. Take care and peace, John Swaggy G. That is very cool. They sent you some. Netflix sent you some swag. Very nice. What is this like a? This must be. I'm gonna guess this is like a blanket or something, or is this? Oh my God, this is like a bathrobe, or just a robe. Holy crap! It's got the 25dvd.com on it. On there, it's got Netflix on the back. Bro, wow, Swaggy, thank you. I appreciate that very much. That is so cool. Thank you very much, man. I'm going to put this, or I'm going to try this on, but I'm going to have to turn the webcam off because, as usual, I'm naked from the waist down. So hold on. All right, so it's not a perfect fit. This one size fits all. It's not a perfect fit, but it's pretty cool. DVD.com, very cool, very cool. I'm going to keep it on for the duration of the stream. Thank you, John. Very kind of you. Yes. Very kind. Listen, I wonder if they put any DVDs in the pockets. Let's see. Nope, no DVDs in the pockets. Hey, Michael Strider, what's up, man? How are you doing tonight? Thank you for becoming a patron. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, hey, Netflix and chill in this, there's some good Netflix and chill attire. Very swaggy. Yes, very nice. Thank you. Very kind of you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh, wow. Yeah, sleeves are a little, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, I'm a big fella, I'm a big, tall, long fella. So that happens. What's up, Arthur on the Rocks? How are you doing tonight? Will we be seeing Taco Man hats soon? That's a good idea. I like that idea. Taco Man hats. Possibly. Let's see. What have I missed in the chat here? Glad you didn't show your buttered sausage. Well, I'm glad I didn't either. You want more buttered sausage? I mean, it's good. Buttered sausage is good stuff. Swaggy, you're too kind, man. Way too kind. Hey, there's Jill in the chat. Hey, Jill. Are you and Jeremy going to see The Nun too? No. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Jeremy's not mentioned The Nun very much. He has mentioned that daggone Exorcist movie. We're going to have to watch it eventually. So, I have more faith in the Nun 2 than I do in the new Exorcist, but oh well. I'm going to be doing some chainsaw streams very soon. I've got the game. I'm ready to roll with some Texas Chainsaw Massacre streams in the future. So, if you play Texas Chainsaw Massacre and you know what you're doing, I will need you to carry me, at least in the beginning. So, until I get the hang of it. But I've seen some gameplay and it looks pretty fun. So, it looks like a lot of fun to play as the cook. I love the way the cook runs in the game, and he like beats you with a stick. It's funny. All right, so without further ado,
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage? Not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips. Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage? It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips. Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage? It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips. Talk about buttered sausage.
Oh, Lord, and I was muted too, wasn't I? Sorry about that. Let me go back over that again. I apologize. Didn't realize I was muted. But thank you, Matt, Dream Emulator. You wanted buttered sausage. You got it. Gotta love that buttered sausage and kissing it on the lips. And Bog Zombie wants some buttered sausage too. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate that, man. All right, I think I'm unmuted now. All right. All right, so let's take a peek at the top 20 horror movies of all time, according to Reddit. And as I said before, if it's on Reddit, it's reliable, it's legit, 100%. Why is that not showing up? There we go. All right, here we go. This is on Movie Webs. It's on the Movie Web website. The 20 best horror movies ever made according to Reddit. Hopefully I will not need any alcohol for this, but we will, we'll see here. All right, Chelsea, thanks for hanging out tonight. Take it easy. All right, here we go. Anybody want to make any guesses as to what number one's going to be before we go down the list? Man, this robe is so cool. Any guesses? Halloween 78? Okay, all right. That's not a bad guess. Direct to screenwriter, looking forward to this. Yes, you know it's going to be completely Unfriended. You think Unfriended is going to be number one? Bro. Michael, the new Exorcist trailer just looks very watered down and tame, and just, it just looks like any other possession movie that we've gotten over the past 20 years. If it was called anything else, I probably wouldn't care, but to call it The Exorcist is Sasha thinks it's going to be The Exorcist. Got a couple of votes for Halloween. Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, Buttered Sausage should be number one. Student Bodies. If Student Bodies is number one, I'm all for that. All right, here we go. We are going down the list. Of course, I wonder if that's a bit of a spoiler since they're showing Reagan there from The Exorcist. We'll see. All right. What does this say here? Outside the likes of IMDb and Letterboxd, online forums like Reddit are full of opinions and recommendations from casual viewers to cinephiles. Here are some of the best horror movies ever made, according to Reddit. And at number 20, The Babadook. Number 20 is The Babadook. Okay. Yeah. I need to revisit the Babadook. I liked it the first time I saw it, but I've never had the desire to revisit it. I mean, I don't dislike the movie, but the 20th best horror movie of all time. Good movie, but I mean, I maybe I'll revisit it someday. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, Babadook is the Babadook's number 20. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's move on. Number 19 is The Empty Man. I did not expect to see little spoiler there for number 18. I did not expect to see The Empty Man on this list, but The Empty Man, I know The Empty Man has gathered quite a following. In just the few years, came out in 2020. So in less than 3 years, I know it's gathered quite a little cult audience around it. I like The Empty Man a lot. Any fans of The Empty Man in the chat? Never seen it? That's right. The Empty Man still doesn't have a physical release, right? I know it got a physical release overseas, but I don't think it's got anything in the US. But The Empty Man is good. I liked The Empty Man. The opening, like 15, 20 minutes of The Empty Man is like really, really freaking good. I do think it goes on a bit too long. And it gets a little shaky toward the end, but I liked it. I do recommend it. If you've not seen The Empty Man, check it out. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that most of these movies are gonna be from the last 20 years, maybe the last 10 years. I don't know. Let's move on. I showed number 18, Hell House LLC. I freaking love Hell House LLC. I love all three Hell House movies, and I'm glad that they're finally doing the prequel. So I'm highly excited for the prequel. So I'm okay with Hell House being on this list. I really am. Would it be on my top 20 horror movies list of all time? Probably not, but I'm okay with it being on this list. I'm okay. Any fans of Hell House or any of the Hell House movies? Sasha, you should watch Hell House LLC. You watch all three. I really like all three of them. But the first is really good. So yeah, definitely check out Hell House. And I think it's pretty much everywhere, free. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. It's on Tubi. It used to be on Shudder. It's all over the place. So yeah, if you've not seen Hell House LLC, by all means, go see it. I agree, Bearded Sloth. It is a found footage masterpiece. I agree. Hell House is a banger. I agree. Zombie Girl. I agree. Yes, watching it this October would be the perfect time. Shruck, you're absolutely correct. Yes. The Hell House movies are great. I agree. All right, so number 18, Hell House LLC. At number 17, Silent Hill. So we really are going to be, I really think we're going to be hanging around in the past, the past 20-year radius. Hopefully not for the whole list, but I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in the past 20 years on this list. Silent Hill, really number 17. And I've heard that Silent Hill is one of those movies too that's kind of picked up in popularity over the years. Because people were not digging that movie when it first came out, and it came and went really quick in theaters. I remember being really interested in seeing it because I thought the trailer looked great. And then I saw it, and the movie looks great. Visually, there's a lot going on, but I don't know. I didn't click with the story. I haven't played any of the games. So I don't know if that was like a prerequisite. Usually with video game movies, it's kind of not, but I don't know. I love Silent Hill, but no way it's in the top 20. Silent Hill is a movie that wasn't that great, but I have a soft spot for it. Yeah, I thought it looked great. That scene where Pyramid Head like skins that woman and throws her flesh against the door of the church. So good. That was really cool. Really cool. Although that's about the only thing I remember about the movie, to be honest. Interesting. This is kind of a random list. Silent Hill, number 17. All right. This one, I kind of figured this would be a wild one, but honestly, I'm not that... I like Hell House. I like The Empty Man. I like The Babadook. Silent Hill I thought was, okay. But top 20 of all time. I don't know. Let's see. Let's proceed. It Follows at number 16. Okay. I will definitely I love It Follows. I saw it in the theater. I've watched it at least 2 or 3 times on physical media. Freaking love It Follows. It would definitely be in my top 10 favorite horror movies of the past 20 years. No doubt. It'd probably be in the top 5, honestly. Great freaking movie. So, I'm not mad at this list. I'm really not mad at this list. It's really random. Of course, we're hanging around in the past 20 years, but so far I'm not, it's not one of the Collider lists. Thank God. It's not one of the Collider lists, and I don't have any alcohol with me. So that's a prerequisite for one of the Collider lists. I've got to have some booze. Love It Follows. Once again, a good and underappreciated film, but doesn't belong on the list. This is the best of the 21st century list, though. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this choice. I love It Follows. I kind of want to rewatch It Follows, but maybe that'll be like a patron and channel member watch along in the future. But love It Follows. Okay, number 16, according to Reddit, out of the top 20 best horror movies of all time. Let's move on. Number 15 is The Descent. They really should have just renamed this list the best horror movies of the 21st century. Really, that's what they should have done, because we're 5 into it, and it's all been within the last 20 years. But I love The Descent. The Descent's a great movie. If I did a top 10 list of horror movies, favorite horror movies of the 21st century, it would be on there. It would be on there. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this at all. I don't. The Descent is one of those movies I've never heard anybody really say anything bad about. Is there anybody here that doesn't like The Descent? And if you don't like The Descent, that's fine. I mean, I understand it, but that's I've heard people talk crap about It Follows. I've heard people talk crap about just about every movie on this list, but I don't recall ever hearing anybody talk crap about The Descent. Damn millennials. I really love The Descent to death. Maybe top 50, 75 horror of all time. If this list is in the frame of 2000 to now, so far I don't hate it. Yeah, I agree. The person who wrote this was born in 2005. Well, this isn't. Nobody wrote this. This is like maybe they'll explain how they gathered this information or how they ranked it at the end. But this is according to Redditors. Never seen The Descent. You should definitely see The Descent. I don't know. I feel like I've seen The Descent too, but I just don't remember anything about it. The Descent is top 5 when it comes to 2000s horror. Yeah. You're probably right, Taco Bell Go. See, the Collider lists are bots. It's AI. Oh, wow. Okay, so this person says Descent is poopy. So we do have at least one person who says The Descent is poopy. All right, The Descent, number 15, according to Reddit, of the top 20 best horror movies of all time. Moving on, at number 14, The Strangers. Are we going to get out of the oh, crap. That was, damn, sorry, little spoiler there. Are we going to get out of the 2000s? That's the question. Are we going to get out of the 2000s? Wow. I've only seen The Strangers. I saw The Strangers in the theater when it first came out, and I remember liking it. But it's another one I never feel like I need to revisit. Maybe I should revisit it. I do remember liking it, but it's never been one that I've been like, man, I really got to rewatch that. But there's Garrett in the chat, born to be rad. What's up? Well, I'm old. I've never even been on Reddit before. LOL. I think I've been on Reddit maybe once or twice in my life, just to look at, because I won't even. Oh my God. Somebody watching this. I was reading. Somebody in the chat who is watching this, I was reading some Reddit posts too recently, and Reddit's a strange place. It's a strange place. The Strangers genuinely freaked me out. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what's cool about it is that it's so random. Like I do remember the line in the movie where like Liv Tyler asks one of them like, "Why are you doing this to us?" And the killer responds, "Because you were home." It's as simple as that. You were home. Your neighbors are gone, or we would have stalked and killed them. But you're home, so just that random, how random that was. I thought was like, oh. Okay. And I did see the sequel, and I know the sequel has quite a lot of fans as well. I saw it. I thought it was okay. All right. Wow, I love this name, Fart Doctor. Fart Doctor says Strangers were the precursor for The Purge. Yeah. Fart Doctor. That's a great name. I love that name. The second one is more entertaining. Okay. All right. So The Strangers. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this list. It's just, are we going to break out of the 2000s? And even though I spoiled it, if you were quick enough to see it, I spoiled it. We are going to come out of the 2000s with the next movie. And that's the Blair Witch Project. Just barely. Oh, crap. And then I just spoiled. Why didn't they... Separate these things, man! Don't bunch them up! Freaking movie web? God. Put some space in between them. Damn. Anyway, so we've finally broken out of the 2000s by 1 year. The Blair Witch Project. The Blair Witch Project. Now, this is one that could legitimately, I think, be on a lot of people's top 20 horror movies of all time list. Because for a long time, and maybe it is still fashionable to hate on the Blair Witch Project. When the Blair Witch Project was first out, and I remember it clear as day, like that, the whole viral marketing campaign and all that, I remember it clear as day. That movie scared the crap out of people. It really did. But years later, those same people were talking crap about the movie. So I don't like that. I don't like that. That's like people who grew up in the 90s. You know you were rocking Limp Bizkit. But then when it became fashionable to hate them, you hated them. But now that they're kind of cool again, now you're rocking them again. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. You're fake. You're a phony. All right? You're counterfeit. To quote one of the most brilliant lyricists of all time, Fred Durst. Anyway, let's keep rolling here. So Blair Witch Project, yes, I remember seeing the Blair Witch Project in a really rundown, crappy theater with a buddy of mine. And I remember feeling a sense of relief when we walked out the door and it was daylight. I really did. I remembered that feeling, again, clear as a bell. Everything about this movie is just so clear in my mind. The viral marketing campaign, the hype, you know what I mean? The whole 9 yards. Seeing the movie for the first time, just being, blown away by it. Blown away. And then it became fashionable to hate the movie. And, I've never hated the movie. Never will hate the movie. I actually went to, I was driving to the New Jersey Horror Con a few years ago, and we drove by, we were driving through Maryland, and I saw the sign, Burkittsville, coming up. And I was like, holy crap, we got to stop. It's Burkittsville. It's freaking the Blair Witch Project. So we drove into Burkittsville. We went to the cemetery, and we drove through the town. And where else did we go? I forget, but went to the cemetery. I shot a short that's still on the channel somewhere from the cemetery, and shot some footage and took some pics and stuff. Anyway, but it was cool to be there. So yeah, the Blair Witch Project. I love the Blair Witch Project. What's up, Born to Be Mild? And you know what? I agree about the sequel, Book of Shadows. When I saw Book of Shadows in the theater, I was like, man, this is crap. This is awful. What have they done? They've ruined it. Because I wanted to see the Rustin Parr prequel that was supposed to be happening next. And because Book of Shadows did so poorly, that never happened. But I've grown to really like Book of Shadows over the years. And I'd love to see Joe Berlinger's director's cut. So, The Blair Witch Project was my intro to horror, and watching it in a creepy old house by myself at night was the perfect ambiance. Wow, you watch it in a creepy old house all by yourself. Nice. Saw Blair Witch in a midnight showing, and they were showing it on multiple screens at midnight. Very cool. And DJ, yeah, at the time there were some, I mean, like the internet was still new. Most people still at that point didn't have the internet in their house. So like the viral marketing campaign around the movie, people really bought into it because, I mean, it looked legit. And we weren't as cynical back then as we are now. So we could buy into stuff like that. Cool Generation says Blair Witch is not poopy. So Blair Witch gets Cool Generation's not poopy seal of approval, whereas The Descent is poopy. Yes, I was about to bring that up, Richard. The documentary, what was it called? The Curse of the Blair Witch. That documentary is just as scary as the movie. I remember watching that documentary on the Sci-Fi Channel before the movie came out, and that documentary freaked me out. That's a great documentary. Great documentary. All right, let's move on here. A lot of love for the Blair Witch Project. Let's move on here. And we've cracked the 2000s by 1 year, but we did it. So next up is the 2018 remake of Suspiria. I got to be careful here. I don't want to ruin anything because they've got these things mashed up together. Okay. Suspiria, the 2018 film. Any fans of the 2018 Suspiria remake? I grew up in a rural wooded area with no neighbors, and this movie scared me to death. I can imagine that, Matt. I can imagine that. And a lot of people forget, I mean, like, the Blair Witch Project launched Artisan, which Artisan got bought or absorbed or whatever into Lionsgate. So without the Blair Witch, there wouldn't be Artisan, and without Artisan, there might not be Lionsgate, or Lionsgate wouldn't be as big, maybe, as it is now. You never know. So I would put this, I mean, the original Suspiria would probably be in a top 20 best horror movies of all time for me. And the remake, I think, is actually really good. I think the remake is really good. And they did a smart thing with the remake in that it's you could have called this something else. You really didn't even need to tie it into Suspiria. The fact that they did tie it into Suspiria is fine. But they really didn't even need to tie it into Suspiria. Tying it into Suspiria, of course, brings in, gives it some more street cred or whatever. But, awesome cast, great cast. And I remember the ending of it was really freaky and good. It's a little too long, I think. But other than that, I got no problems with it being on this list. Again, I'm kind of thinking of this list as like a 21st century best horror movies instead of best horror movies of all time. I'm kind of in that mode, But yeah, Suspiria 2018. I'm not mad at it. It's if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. If you haven't seen it, out of loyalty for Dario Argento's Suspiria, watch it anyway. You could even consider it almost like a sequel or a I don't know, but just watch it. No, not better than the original. Not better than the original. All right, here we go. Moving on. At number 12, we had Suspiria 2018. Oh, by the way, Mia Goth. Everybody loves Mia Goth now. From X and Maxine and what was the other one? Maxine is the one that's coming out. What was the second one? It was X and then whatever. You know what I'm talking about. She was in this. So all you Mia Goth lovers, there you go. Number 11, Sinister. We are still sticking with that 2000s vibe. And again, I'm not mad at it. Sinister is pretty darn good. Sinister's pretty darn good. That whole lawnmower scene is still, I mean, just what a great jumps. Pearl, thank you, Pearl. That's right, Pearl. Yeah. That, you know, we talk about how much we hate jump scares and boo scares and all that's, you know, in horror. That lawnmower scene or that lawnmower sequence in Sinister is the perfect jump scare. It's so, because it's a jump scare that doesn't like, it's the kind of jump scare that you don't go, oh, you got me. It's the kind of jump scare you go, oh my God. You know, like you're shocked. That's a good jump scare. That's a good jump scare. There's no relief from it. You know, there's no release from it. This is another one. Just awful sequel. Awful sequel. What were they? I mean, horrible sequel. But again, I mean, I'm still in that mode. This is the best horror movies of the 21st century, and I'm perfectly fine with Sinister being number 11. There's Christian in the chat. Hello, Christian. How are you? A lot of love for Sinister, it looks like. Cool. I'm guessing everybody has seen Sinister. Looks like just about everybody's seen Sinister. Well, no. Manny has not seen Sinister. Manny, you got to watch Sinister, man. Avoid that sequel, though. Man, that sequel was so bad. And I really like the actress who starred in the sequel. That's kind of why I went to watch it. And, what's her name? She was in The Rules of Attraction. Shannon Sossaman. Yeah. But I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. Sinister's cool. Bagul is a cool villain. Jeremy's a fan of Bagul. Used to talk about Bagul all the time. Every now and again, he'll throw a Bagul reference out there. Bagul, he's the boogeyman. So I think Jeremy would make a good Bagul for Halloween too. Get him the mask, get him like a wig, the jacket, the shirt. He'd be a good Bagul. All right, moving along. We're getting into the top 10 here. The Witch, and we're staying in the 2000s. We're continuing to stay in the 2000s. All right, so we got The Witch. Again, I'm not mad at it. You know, this list, other than it just being stuck within the last 20 years, there's been some solid picks. There really has. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. This is not one of those collider lists. So I get Insidious and Sinister mixed up sometimes too, Barney, to be honest. Yeah. I think you'd be right on there, Keith. $6 in my right nut says there's no black and white movie on here. I think you're probably you might be right. Unless they go with The Mist, the black and white version of The Mist. I'm going to hold you to that $6. You can keep your nut. I'm going to hold you to that $6 though. If the black and white version of The Mist is on here, I'm holding you to that $6. I do agree. Very lame jump scare at the end of Sinister. Yeah, a lot of horror movies of that era closed on that kind of dumb jump scare. The Witch, I like The Witch a lot. This was Robert Eggers' first film. I like it a lot. I can't hate on it. Like it a lot. It's definitely not, it's kind of a slow burn. but worth it, I think. Great movie. Great movie. If you've not seen it, I definitely recommend it. Number 10, we're getting into the top 10 here. Here we go. Number 9, Reanimator. All right. Whoa. Our very first 80s horror movie, Reanimator, at number 9. Wow. And so I know that Reanimator is really big amongst like younger folks. Now I like Reanimator. I've just never been that big into Reanimator. So Reanimator wouldn't make it into, a top 20 horror movies of all time list for me. But I like it a lot. I mean, there's what's not to like about Reanimator. Bride of Reanimator is good. I know I saw the third one, but I don't remember very much about it. Any love for Reanimator? Charles Band in the top 10 makes me happy. There you go. Freaking love Reanimator. Bit of a curveball, I know. I like it. Love Reanimator. Great using a flick. Yes. The Omen and Night of the Living Dead need to be on the list. The Omen will not be on the list. Night of the Living Dead, that's a stretch. You never know. The Omen will not be on this list. Reanimator's right up there for me. Okay. All right. Oh, Matt says I'm 50 years old and I've only seen 2 of these films, Blair Witch and Strangers. Dude, you've got some catching up to do. Come on. Oh, that's right. Yep, that's right, Christian. Stuart Gordon directed the first one. Usna did Bride. And Bride is good too. If you've not seen Bride, you should see Bride of Reanimator 2. All right, so we've and of course, I mean, the lovely Barbara Crampton, the lovely Barbara Crampton in Reanimator. So good. And Jeffrey Combs. I mean, Jeffrey Combs is awesome. This was like the role he was born to play. So, we've finally broken into the 80s. Let's see. Are there going to be some more 80s movies on this list? Or what about some 70s horror? Do we think Chainsaw or Halloween? Halloween's got to be on the list somewhere, right? I don't know about Chainsaw. That one, I think so. Halloween's definitely got to be on the list. And The Exorcist has to be on the list too because they used that photo of The Exorcist. But who knows? We'll see. Moving along. Numero ocho. Evil Dead 2013. Not The Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2013. Ooh, okay. All right. Are we... Ooh. Okay. All right. I liked Evil Dead 2013. I didn't love it. Does this burn anybody's butter? Seeing the Evil Dead remake on the list and not Evil Dead, because I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say the original Evil Dead's not going to be on this list, or Evil Dead 2. So let's see. Original is better. I prefer excellent remake. Born to be Mild says it's an excellent remake. Mark says he hates it. All right. Redbeard says Evil Dead is the greatest horror film of the 21st century, and that the ending is metal AF. Evil Dead 2013 is great, but there comes a time to admit this being top 10 is ridiculous. Again, keep in mind, this is Redditors. These are Redditors. So. Oh, somebody else said that they agree. Let me find this person. Where'd they go? I don't see him. So we've got some people in the chat who are saying that the original, or that the remake is better than the original. I'm not a huge fan of the original Evil Dead either, to be honest. Too much screaming, too loud. Oh, here we go. Spooky Nerd Club. I liked the remake all the way up until really the ending. That whole resurrection via car battery thing to me was like, what? Whatever. This list is really buttering my sausage. All right, moving right along. Wow, Evil Dead 2013, number 8. Okay, all right. All right, number 7, Insidious. I really liked the original Insidious. I've not been a fan of any of the sequels, really. And I think I've only seen the first 2 sequels. But I liked Insidious a lot when it first came out, and I've seen it a couple of times on physical media. So I mean, sticking with the best horror movies of the 21st century, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. 7 would probably be a little too high for me, but okay, all right. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say The Conjuring is gonna be probably. We're going to see The Conjuring very soon. That's a bet. Yeah. Insidious, number 7. Any love for Insidious? Alex Bacon says he's in bed at this point. Andy can't stand the Insidious films. Apocalypse Wow said that they liked The Red Door. Okay. Not seen that one. Sean says Insidious 3 and 4 are his favorites. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. So, okay. All right. Insidious is number 7 on the list, and we're breezing right through here. We're about to be in the top 5. My only question is, where is The Conjuring going to fall? Let's see. Okay. I know The Conjuring is going to be on the list. Let's throw some more guesses out there, because I know The Conjuring is going to be on the list. Paranormal Activity will be on this list. I'm gonna say Paranormal Activity is gonna be on the list also. So you got The Conjuring, we got Paranormal Activity. Hereditary. I don't know. Saw will be on this list, Matt. Yes. Saw will be on this list. Scream will be on this list at some point. There's no doubt about it. So that's at least 5 that we've thrown out there, and there's only 6 remaining. So let's see where The Exorcist is still number 1. Maybe X. Ooh. I don't know. Let's see. It's going to be interesting. If that's the case, then no Halloween, no Chainsaw, no Nightmare. All right, I don't know. Let's see. Let's move on. Number 6, Scream is number 6. I thought, wow. I'm surprised. This is the first surprise on the list for me, really. I figured Scream would be top 3. Number 6. Wow. Okay, Scream at 6. That's shaking things up. I'm shaking now. I'm shaking. I gotta shift around here. Gotta pull my Netflix robe tight. Ooh, getting some chills. Ooh, okay. So Scream is number 6. I really thought it would be top 3. Big curveball. Reanimator was a surprise, but this is a bigger surprise because I really thought Scream was going to be way down there. Reanimator was a surprise. Don't get me wrong, but to me, this is a bigger surprise. I thought it'd be top 3. Okay. I mean, okay. We knew it was going to be on the list somewhere. We can take it off the list now. So that leaves us with The Conjuring, Saw, we know those 2 are coming up. We know those 2 are going to be in the top 5. There's no doubt about it. Oh yeah, Scream, number 6. Okay. All right. Is anybody mad? No. Okay. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. We're going into the top 5 here. Hold on. I gotta brace myself. Hold on. Going into the top 5. Sure, I don't need some booze. I'm good. Let's get some. I'm going to go get some just in case. I'll be right back. All right. I got some amaretto here. Usually I prefer amaretto sours, but I'm just going to drink it straight out of the bottle. If I need to. If I need to. We already know that, Christian. We already know that. All right, let's move on here. Top 5. Here we go. At number 5, Alien. Whoa. Another curveball. Wow. Alien did not even cross my mind. Alien. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at it at all. I wasn't expecting it. I'm happy it's on the list. I'm happy that it's on the list. Good job for, you know what? I'm going to have a drink to Alien. I'm going to drink some amaretto in celebration of, I wonder if this is still good. Yeah, still good. In honor of Alien and Sigourney Weaver and Ripley and what was the cat's name? Why can't I remember the cat's name? Had a cool name too. What was the cat's name? Somebody help me here. I'm going to play the TCM game, Mike. I'm going to play it. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to have fun with it. It's going to be cool. What's the cat's name? In Jonesy. Thank you, Michael. Sasha, thank you. Yes, Jonesy. To Jonesy too. So, well, I was going to say that's the first alcohol I've had in a while, but, you know, every now and again when I, you know, pina colada here and there with dinner. All right, cool. All right, Alien, number 5. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy for it. Good. All right, Alien, number 5. Wow. All right, so of all those selections that we threw out there a few minutes ago, one of them's not going to be on the list now. Probably more than one, because Alien made the top 5. But I'm not mad at Alien making the top 5. I think it's pretty, I mean, let's just move on. Number 4, The Thing. All right. John Carpenter's The Thing at number 4. Wow. Another curveball. I was not expecting The Thing to make this list. This may be the only John Carpenter film on the list. If this movie is on the list and Halloween is not on the list, then John Carpenter will approve of this list. The Thing. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm glad it's on the list. We've gotten, we're, you know, we've moved out of the 2000s, and we've gotten some good, got some interesting picks, some curveballs. I like it. So the last couple of movies on this list have been sci-fi horror, and yeah. So I think if The Thing is on the list, maybe Halloween's not going to be on the list. You think? Because I'm still saying, oh God, but I mean, okay. All right. So let's, oh God. See, this is bad though. This is bad. Surely The Conjuring's not going to be in the top 3, right? I like The Conjuring, but top 3? That happiness is now turned to a little bit of dread to move forward. No, Friday is not going to be on the list. Friday the 13th is not going to be on the list. Chainsaw's not going to be on the list. I don't see that happening. I don't know. Halloween's maybe. But we've still got The Exorcist has got to be on the list. I don't know. The last 2 picks I'm happy with. Alien, The Thing. They were curveballs, but they deserve to be where they are, I think. Let's move on. Number 3, The Conjuring. I knew it. Oh God, I knew it. The Conjuring. I like The Conjuring. I do like The Conjuring, but yeah, it's okay. Whatever. I mean, I would, way too high for The Conjuring. Sticking with the best of the 21st century, top 20, sure, but we knew it was going to be on the list. I just didn't think it was going to be top 3. Oh, there's Gabe in the chat. Gabe, I opened these earlier, the Jaws tins. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. So we've got 2 James Wan films on this list. Surely Saw's not going to be 2 or 1. Surely not. We've got 2 James Wan films on this list. We've got 1 Carpenter, 1 Craven, 1 Stuart Gordon, which I wasn't expecting, but hey. Cotton Eye Joe has just thrown up, he said. Sorry to hear that. All right, so number 3, The Conjuring, best horror movies of all time, according to Reddit, beating out both The Thing and Alien. What's going to be numero dos? Let's see. Number 2. The Exorcist is number 2. I mean, okay. Good enough. That's right. No Romero. So no Night, no Dawn. Nope. So The Exorcist is number 2. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Not mad at that at all. The Exorcist is a brilliant film. William Friedkin, who recently passed, terrific director, directed some incredible movies. The Exorcist is way up there. Just a reminder what a great filmmaker he was. And if you've not seen The Exorcist, you definitely should watch The Exorcist many times. It's not only one of the best horror movies ever made, it's just one of the best movies ever made, period. So, all right, we're on to number 1. What could it be? Let's speculate here. If it's not The Exorcist, Halloween would be. I think Halloween would be a good. Spookies. Now I'd be all for that. Psycho, nah, I don't think so. Sleepaway Camp, I would be okay with that, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's not going to be Night of the Living Dead. I doubt it. Halloween. My money's on Halloween. Evil Dead. Nah. Troll 2. Okay, Troll 2. Halloween Ends is a good bet also. I'm gonna say the smart money is on Halloween. The long shot is Halloween Ends. But if you're a true gambler, you're going with Halloween Ends. So, all right, let's go. The Shining? No, it's not going to be The Shining. No, I doubt it's going to be Jaws. Here we go. Numero uno, the top 20 best horror movies of all time, according to Reddit, is Halloween 1978. There you go. There you go. So we had Carpenter on the list twice. We had Wan on the list twice. We had Craven on the list once. We had Stuart Gordon. No Romero. No Hooper. But, overall, this was really not a bad list, I think. There were some iffy choices. There were some good curveballs. And Halloween, you can't go wrong with Halloween. You can't go wrong with The Exorcist. The Conjuring being number 3 is yeah. I did like I like the fact that The Thing and Alien are in the top 5. I really do. I really like that. Reddit has surprised me in a good way. I really don't think this was a bad list. I'm still surprised that Scream was not in the top 3, or at the very least the top 5. Insidious at number 7. Evil Dead 2013 at 8. I like the fact that Reanimator was in the top 10. Was definitely not expecting that. Sinister, okay. Suspiria 2018. Kind of surprised. I mean, I was surprised that Blair Witch. Well, no, I wasn't surprised that Blair Witch Project made the list. I think it should be a little further down the list, though. Honestly, it should at least be in the top 10, at least. The Strangers, The Descent, yeah, it follows. Love it. I think it should be on down the list. Silent Hill, that was a strange one. Hell House LLC, love it. The Empty Man, liked it a lot. Babadook, I liked it the first time I saw it. I'll probably never watch it again, though. But what was that list? There's some other list just popped up. But there you go. Halloween 1978, according to Reddit, is the best horror movie of all time. No Jaws. No Nightmare on Elm Street. No Friday the 13th. No Texas Chainsaw Massacre. No Hereditary. No American Psycho. No Romero. Yes, no Paranormal Activity. I was kind of waiting for Paranormal Activity to pop up at some point, too. Yes. Joey says this was fun. Cool. Glad you had a good time. I'm happy with that. What is my list of top 20? I don't know. Those lists like that are really hard for me to put together because it's just very difficult. I know. No Texas Chainsaw. Next top 10. Yeah, The Shining. I'm kind of surprised no Shining. Kind of surprised there was no Shining. Honestly, enjoy all these movies. Glad to see a little different flavor. Yeah, there you go. Interesting list. Very interesting list, I think. And I'm really not mad at it. Not at all. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I gotta say, not bad. I think for the most part, it was the best horror movies of the 21st century, with some caveats, of course. Oh, wait a minute. Here we have a list of the 50 plus best horror movies of all time ranked. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see if they, they don't mention how they rank, how they put this list together, other than it's according to Redditors, but they don't say how, like, you know, what's separated, you know, how did they justify It Follows at 16 over, you know, Sinister at 11? Are more people talking about Sinister on Reddit than It Follows, or I don't know. But there is another list here. Let's just have a quick peek at it. Matthew Mahler. I guess these are his top 50 plus horror movies of all time. Let's just have a scan through here and see what's what. All right, I looked at some of them. They're not bad. That's not a bad list. We may explore that one at some point down the road. Any physical media releases I'm looking forward to. By the way, if you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. Any physical media releases I'm looking forward to. Yeah, the Hellraiser 1 through 4 4Ks. I'm looking forward to those. The Arrow set, I'm looking forward to those. Let's see, what else am I looking forward to? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be doing a really big physical media giveaway on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you should. I think I'm going to keep it to just Instagram, but I've got 2 brand new, really nice releases. I'm not going to say what they are. 2 really nice boutique label releases that I'm going to be giving away on my Instagram soon. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. Interesting list, some stupid choices, some give me hope for the Redditors. What physical media releases are y'all looking forward to? Prey. Yeah, I'm glad. You know, I wasn't a huge fan of Prey, but I'm glad that it's getting. I'm glad that it's getting a physical media release. Hopefully the Netflix Texas Chainsaw and the Hulu Hellraiser will get physical media releases next. That would be nice. Oh, the Ilsa movies. Yes, that's right. Severin's dropping the Ilsa movies on Blu-ray. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that. Severin's doing something else cool too, aren't they? Didn't they announce something else cool? Thank you, Mike. Cemetery Man, yeah. Oh, that one's way at the top of my list. Yes. So, yeah, Cemetery Man's a great freaking movie. It definitely deserves the 4K treatment. Severin will do it right. It will be expensive, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. The Hitcher, yeah, The Hitcher, the second sight, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. By the way, speaking of Second Sight, my review of May will be out either tomorrow or Tuesday of that limited edition release. Oh, Kino's doing Ilsa. Okay. 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 You're right. Any thoughts on Alvarez's upcoming Alien effort? I hope it's good. I hope it's good. He's a good filmmaker. I hope it's good. Oh, I heard the Columbo box set got pushed back. That Massacre at Central High release is really good, Matt. That's a good one. Yeah, I love that movie. Great movie. Oh yeah, the Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons on 4K, and then you get 2 and 3 on Blu-ray. I've already got those pre-ordered. Those things are supposed to be loaded with extras. Like from what I heard, from what I've been told, there's a lot of extras that they've not even announced yet that are going to be on 2 and 3. So, and Night of the Demons 2 is good. I really like Night of the Demons 2. 3 is, but I've always liked Night of the Demons 2. Let me look, Bog Zombie. I don't remember. I saw them post something about it earlier today. Due to unforeseen circumstances, they've had to kick that one back. Let me look here and see. I don't even see the post now. I know I saw it. Where'd it go? Crap, I don't even see it anymore. Maybe it was only in my head. I don't know. Maybe I dreamt that. It really didn't happen. I don't know. Do I prefer Demons or Night of the Demons? Ooh, that's a tough one, Apocalypse. Wow. Damn, both are awesome. I would say depends on what mood I'm in. I mean, really, I don't know. I'm in the mood for both pretty much any time. I mean, they're both really good. I'm usually in the mood for both, honestly. I like both. Oh, Swaggy, you've got to see Cemetery Man. So good. So good. Was this list easier for you to stomach than the Collider list? Yes, very much. Very much. I don't know. I don't know what the TCM streams are going to look like. I mean, if you were around when I used to stream Friday the 13th, the game, probably similar to those. Just, you know, yeah, a couple hours at a time, maybe more, just depending on the game. You know. I remember Roman, Dave. Angela Bettis directed it, and Lucky McKee stars in it. So they flipped roles for that movie. I remember liking Roman. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember liking it. A lot of love for Demons in the chat. I mean, Demons is awesome. I mean, it's such a great movie, great soundtrack. Love just love everything about it. Night of the Demons 2, so much fun. I mean, how can you can't go wrong with either, to be honest. I feel like I'm in the mood for both just about any time, really, so. I guess maybe Night of the Demons more during, the Halloween season. But, anytime's a good time for that movie. I did see that shirt, Redbeard. Yeah, the Halloween H2O Myers sketch shirt. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of H2O. I mean, I've got I did buy 2 of their Halloween 6 shirts, so I'm looking forward to those. More of a Halloween 6 guy. Now, if they'd done a shirt that had the digital mask on it, the CGI mask, I may have to make a shirt of that mask myself, because that's my favorite Myers mask. Oh, by the way, I am gonna have a lot more Myers mask. I've got 2 good Myers masks to unbox, and I may have some more bad Myers masks to unbox. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah, Shruck, a new Pet Sematary movie's coming. I think it's like straight to Paramount Plus or whatever. But yes, a new Pet Sematary. Also, by the way, I'm going to be doing my patron stream this coming Wednesday, the 30th. And then the following night, on Thursday night, I'm going to be doing the patron and channel member watch party. And we're going to be watching Slumber Party Massacre. So if you're a patron or a channel member, be sure to bring your jammies. Be sure to pack your jammies. Also, I got to tell you, I've let my daughter 5 watch a few of your and Jeremy's food, drink videos. She loves them and now gives all your meals, all our meals thumbs up or thumbs down. Hopefully she's giving them more thumbs up than thumbs down. So thank you for that, by the way. I shot a video with Jeremy the other day, a new food video. And he cracked me up during the entire video. So I may leave some of those outtakes in, but he was cracking me up the whole time. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one. I've got to do some editing, but that one will come out sometime this week too. So, but the May review will come out first. Then that one will come out. But that was it's also it's Halloween related too. So your town's still not open their Spirit Halloween store, Swaggy? Wow. Well, mine finally has. And so expect our second Spirit Halloween trip and haul coming very soon. What'd you think of the remake of Night of the Demons? I thought it started out really good. But once it became a remake of Night of the Demons, I thought it was not very good. So like the first, I don't know, half hour, maybe, I don't know. Once they got to the house and it turned into a Night of the Demons remake, I wasn't a big fan. But up until that point, I was surprised how much I liked it. Jimmy, you're watching The Howling 4. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. The what's it called? Howling 4? The New Nightmare? No, not the New Nightmare. It's the original Nightmare. Yeah, I love The Howling 4. I love that song in The Howling 4 too. How's it go? Something evil. Something dangerous. So good. So good. Yes, I love Suspiria. Love it. Something evil. Something dangerous. I love all the Howling movies. Even New Moon Rising. I don't care. I love them all. You're watching The Howling 4K tonight, Jimmy? Nice. Good. Very good. Something evil. Thank you all for 99 likes on the stream, too. Can we get it to 100? Can we get to 100 likes on the stream? Please. It would make my night. I'd sleep like a baby tonight. If we can get to 100 likes. Just need one person to hit the like, to hit the thumbs up. Can somebody, please? My nine. I need it. Favorite Universal Monsters film? I don't know. It's a tough one. I'm going to say Frankenstein. Tomorrow I might say Dracula. Or the day after I might say The Bride of Frankenstein. But today I'm feeling Frankenstein. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. 115 likes now. Thank you all. Wow. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Howling 6 is good. The Howling 6 is really good, I think. The Freaks. Howling 3, The Marsupials is really darn good too. I recently got an original one sheet for Howling 3. Love Howling 3. I was never a big Hammer person, honestly. Like, I remember watching those movies as a kid, mostly the like the Dracula ones with Christopher Lee. But I've never really wanted to go back and revisit them. So, I wonder if these Reddit people have seen City of the Living Dead. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't, maybe, I don't know. If they have seen it though, it would be on the list, I think. I think they would have shown it love. I was actually wearing that shirt the other day. City of the Living Dead. My favorite Fulci. Favorite Roots Stephen King adapted movies. Favorite Roots? Favorite Stephen King adapted movies? I mean, The Shining, of course. Carrie. Christine. Salem's Lot. The Night Flyer, that's one that doesn't get any love, and I love the freaking Night Flyer. That one needs a Blu-ray so bad. Pet Sematary, The Mangler, Dog Soldiers is good. You should watch Dog Soldiers Generation. You really should. Stand By Me's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cujo would be right up there on Jeremy's list. Jeremy loves Cujo. I've already purchased the game, Southpaw. I've just not played it yet. But I will. There'll be some streams. There'll be some chainsaw streams soon. Just need to get some people to play with. And we'll be chainsawing people left and right. I like the Dark Half too. The Dark Half doesn't get enough love. I like the Dark Half too. Absolutely. And I like both Salem's Lot adaptations. I like the Tobe Hooper one, and I like the one with Rob Lowe in it. Thought they both were really good. Matt, I like Let's Scare Jessica to Death too. That was a really good one. That movie, what was the director of that movie's name? that movie got him the directing job on Jaws 2, but then there were creative differences, and he left. So, or he was fired, one or the other. But the producers of Jaws 2 saw Let's Scare Jessica to Death and said, yeah, this guy needs to. I mean, that's pretty big shoes, you know. I mean, to have him direct what at that time was like one of the highest grossing movies of all time based on Let's Scare Jessica to Death. That's pretty big. Vinegar Syndrome or Scream Factory? More recently, Vinegar Syndrome, definitely. Definitely. All right, so the 20 best horror movies ever made according to Reddit, that turned out a little bit better than I thought it would. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought that was gonna be a mess, but it wasn't. You know, there were some moments, but overall, I'm really I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. So, yeah, it was fun. I hope you all enjoy. John Hancock. Yes, Caleb. That's right. John Hancock. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that was fun. We will do more lists in the future. Absolutely. We'll do more lists. Those are always fun. Maybe I'll even brave the waters and do another Collider list. I might be ready for another Collider list. We'll see. But I do want to thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for 118 likes on the stream. Again, if you've not left a like, please do so. And let me see. Let me do some shout outs here before I call it a night. Let's see. Shout out to MNK, Cotton Eye Joe, Born to Be Mild 1. Thank y'all for tuning in over on Twitch. Thank you. Let's do some shout outs here for the super chats. Thank you, Horror Orman, for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Taco Bela Lugosi, for the $1.99. Thank you, Dream Emulator, for the $1.99. And thank you, Bog Zombie, for the $2. Appreciate that. And let's see who's still with me here in the chat. We have got Michael Sullivan, Dave Squatcheroni. David Squatcheroni. Nice name. We got Geriatric Geek. We got Captain Halloween, Richard C., Andy Shoemake, Bog Zombie, Caleb Croft, Claire Healy, Joey, Michael Sullivan, Matt Cheshire, 1980s Betamax, JK, Jimmy L., Cool Generation, Swaggy G, Cliff Booth, Southpaw 82. We got Sasha, Shruck, Rock Music Forever 90, Blair Hathaway, Mad Bull 876, Direct to Screenwriter, Barney Likes Beer, Spooky Nerd Club, Apocalypse Wow. There's Joey in the chats. Gracias. Let's see. Who else was with me tonight? I know my buddy DJ was here. There's Reggie.
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does. Why is it doing what it's doing? Get it out of my face. What about buttered sausage? It's not my jam. I don't buy jam. I buy honey, and I kiss it on the lips. Talk about buttered sausage.
Oh, buttered sausage. Who doesn't love buttered sausage? Thank you, Manuel. Bring back the Jeremy singing super chat. He just invites generosity. Okay. No love for buttered sausage. Okay. No love for buttered sausage then. But thank you for that 5, Manuel. I appreciate it, man. I kiss it on the lips. Thanks for being fun as always, for giving me something to do. Oh, right on, Country Shape. Right on. Spot, thank you for tuning in. All right, you guys have a great rest of your Sunday night. Hope you all have a great start to your week. Again, I've got May review coming out probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Got a new food review video with Jeremy coming out that's freaking hilarious. And more cool stuff. So keep your eyes peeled. Unboxings, Myers masks, all that good stuff. So, and Swaggy, thank you again for this awesome Netflix robe. So nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all have a great rest of your night. Thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great one. I'll see you again very soon. And until then, peace. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man. Taco Man.
Go get Taco Bell.